Decentralized cryptocurrency networks need to make sure that no one spends the same money twice without a central authority like Visa or PayPal in between. To accomplish this, networks use something called a consensus mechanism, which is a system that allows all computers on a cryptographic network to agree on which transactions are legitimate. Now, there are two main consensus mechanisms used by most cryptocurrencies today. Proof of work is the older of the two, used by Bitcoin, Ethereum 1.0, and many others. The newest consensus mechanism is called Proof of Stake and powers Ethereum 2.0, Cardano, Tezos, and other, usually newer cryptocurrencies. Now, to understand Proof of Stake, it's actually helpful to first understand Proof of Work. Now, in this video, we'll compare Proof of Stake versus Proof of Work. Hello, and welcome once again to Alpha Finance. This is the channel to watch if you want to learn more about personal finance, investing, and cryptocurrency. However, before I get into the topic for today, do me a favor, subscribe and hit that like button because it really helps us out with that YouTube algorithm. Thanks. Now let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Digital assets are the most current and advanced inventions today. We must be aware of the details and technological aspects of digital currency. Proof of work and proof of stake are two of the most intellectual innovations. Now, proof of work relates to the competition among miners to solve cryptographic algorithms or equations and validate transactions in order to win blockchain rewards. On the other hand, proof of stake uses randomly selected validators to ensure the transaction's reliability, rewarding them with crypto in exchange. So, what is proof of stake? Blockchain technology and cryptocurrency are based on decentralization. A blockchain's record of transactions and data is managed by no central gatekeeper. Instead, the network relies on a large number of participants to validate incoming transactions and add them to the chain as new blocks. Proof of stake is the consensus process that decides who will do this lucrative job. It is lucrative because the people who are chosen will get more crypto if they can verify the new data and don't try to trick the system. Proof of stake focuses on innovations known as validators, locking up specific quantities of Bitcoin or crypto tokens, the stake, in a smart contract on the blockchain. In exchange, they're given the opportunity to validate fresh transactions and earn a reward. However, if they inappropriately authenticate poor or false data, they may be taxed and lose some or even all of their share. Solana, Terra, and Cardano are three of the most popular cryptocurrencies that use proof of stake. Ethereum, the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization behind Bitcoin, is undergoing a proof of stake change. Now, if you're wondering what staking is, here's an explanation. Staking is when users agree to lock up a certain amount of cryptocurrency in exchange for the ability to validate fresh blocks of data to be added to the blockchain. These validators, also known as stakers, invest their cryptocurrency in a smart contract that's stored on the blockchain. Is proof of stake beneficial? Definitely yes, because proof of work has a negative reputation due to the enormous quantities of computer power and electricity that it requires. Given the increased concerns about the environmental consequences of blockchains like Bitcoin that use proof of work, proof of stake may provide better environmental outcomes. Proof of stake allows more people to participate in blockchain systems as validators. To stake cryptocurrency, there's no need to purchase expensive processing devices or waste enormous quantities of electricity. You only need coins. Staking is a tool available on the platforms of cryptocurrency exchanges such as Coinbase, Binance, and Kraken. And there are also staking platforms such as Everstake. Now, depending on the blockchain, owners of crypto assets can get rewards from staking that range from 5% to 14% of their assets. Understanding the proof of work, cryptocurrencies lack centralized gatekeepers to ensure the accuracy of new transactions and data added to the blockchain. Instead, they rely on a network of people to validate transactions as they come in and add them to the chain as new blocks. Proof of work is a negotiation process that determines which network participants, known as miners, are permitted to perform the lucrative duty of confirming new data. It's profitable because miners get new cryptocurrency when they check new data correctly and don't try to cheat the system. Proof of work is a software mechanism used by Bitcoin and other blockchains to ensure blocks are only considered genuine if they cost a particular level of processing effort to produce. It's a means for anonymous entities in decentralized networks to trust each other. The word work is crucial in the proof of work. To prevent anyone from gaming the system, the method requires miners to compete with one another to be the first to solve arbitrary mathematical riddles. The race winner is chosen to upload the most recent batch of data or transactions to the blockchain. Winning miners receive their reward of new Bitcoin only when the other network participants confirm that the data being added to the chain is correct and genuine. Here's the pros of proof of work. The primary benefit of proof of work is that it provides a robust mechanism for gaining consensus and preventing abuses and misappropriations. Consensus is at the heart of blockchain technology, as well as its specialized applications, such as cryptocurrencies, and its benefits, such as security, trust, legitimacy, and decentralization. A blockchain is a decentralized or distributed database that serves as a transaction ledger. A peer-to-peer network of participants keeps the data up to date by reaching agreement or agreeing on topics like transaction sequence and account balances. Proof of work is essentially a mechanism for authenticating transactions without the use of a third party and prevents individuals or organizations from tampering with the database. The method makes it hard to change any part of the transaction ledger. This makes sure that each transaction is real and can be tracked. In this way, Ethereum has just finished its first major dress rehearsal for a long-awaited redesign, which will be the digital currency's biggest substantial revamp since its creation nearly a decade ago. Now, cryptocurrencies like Ethereum and Bitcoin are frequently chastised for the process of mining new coins. Both presently employ a mining mechanism known as proof of work, which involves complex mathematical equations that vast numbers of machines compete to answer. Now, Ethereum has been attempting to transition from the energy-intensive proof-of-work method of network security to a proof-of-stake model that asks users to utilize their existing Ether cash to validate transactions and mint new tokens. This needs significantly less power than mining and will result in speedier transfers. Proof-of-work and proof-of-stake are two distinct consensus procedures for cryptocurrencies, with significant distinctions. Incoming transactions are validated and added to a blockchain using both techniques. When using proof-of-stake, network participants are referred to as validators rather than miners. One significant distinction is that instead of solving math problems, validators place fixed amounts of cryptocurrency, their stake, in a blockchain smart contract. They get a chance to validate fresh transactions and earn a reward in exchange for staking cryptocurrency. But if they authenticate bad or false data in the wrong way, they could be fined and lose some or all of their share. For its part, proof of work facilitates agreement on which block to add by requiring network participants to expend significant computational resources and energy in order to generate new valid blocks. Proof of stake necessitates network participants put up cryptocurrency as collateral in support of the new block that they believe should be added to the chain. Now, proof of stake makes it easier for more people to act as validators in blockchain networks. To stake cryptocurrency, there is no need to purchase expensive processing devices or waste enormous quantities of electricity. You only need coins. Cryptocurrencies that use proof of stake. In the Bitcoin industry, proof of stake is becoming more popular as a consensus technique. Now, proof of stake are presently used as a consensus method in about 80 distinct cryptocurrencies. Some of the most prominent coins that use proof of stake are Cardano, Tron, EOS, and Cosmos. Now, cryptocurrencies that use proof of work for validation account for around 64% of the total market capitalization of cryptocurrencies. Among the most well-known cryptocurrencies are Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Monero. While proof of work is the more widely used of the two basic consensus algorithms for validating transactions on blockchains, while not without limitations, miners that use proof of work assist in ensuring that only legal transactions are logged on the blockchain. While proof of stake is still in its infancy as a blockchain consensus method, it has enormous promise. Proof of stake has numerous appealing aspects that could push it into the mainstream for blockchain security, such as lower energy requirements and a better level of accessibility for regular people to participate as validators. So what do you think is better, proof of work or proof of stake? Let me know in the comment section below. But that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed this video, you want to see more, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And if you got any questions, comments, or suggestions for future videos, as always, leave them in the comment section below as well. And with that, we'll see you next time.